What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we'll be talking about Boruto. Is Boruto a good anime? I would say Boruto is definitely a good anime. I think Boruto gets a lot of shit because we have their predecessors Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. So a lot of people come into Boruto, you know, wanting Boruto to be the exact same thing as Naruto, including myself. I am guilty. But you know, Boruto is an anime by itself, and watching Boruto isn't definitely as good as Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I wouldn't say action wise. I mean, plot twist wise, whatever. It's not as good as Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I mean, it's more a different generation, a more peaceful time. Now in this generation, now ninjas are not they're not the biggest thing around. You understand? Like back then, becoming a ninja in the village was almost like the only thing to do. Now it's like ninja is great and all, but it's more expanding on different things in the village. So nowadays in the village, it's a more technologically inclined village, or should I say, Boruto universe. You know, back then it was almost like the only thing you had to become a ninja. Now you can become anything you want. Become a doctor, become a scientist. You understand? I think now these professions are becoming more recognized in the story because now you don't really have that much fighting, that much war. So, you have time to expand on more things as opposed to Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. But Boruto, it's amazing to see how all the characters from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, they've grown up. So everybody has grown up. They're now taking control and taking care of the village. And once they were kids, I remember watching Naruto as a kid and just just remember. I always wonder, what those guys would look like when they become big people. And now they're big people, and it's almost like it's really amazing, like to see how everybody has grown up and a new generation has come. Like I remember back then when every Saturday night, like I remember that was like my thing. Like I remember when I woke up every Saturday, like as I woke up, I would open my eyes and I would just say, this is a new wow. Tonight is a new Naruto episode. And now to see how all of that has played out and Naruto is now the Hokage and whatever, I think it really is amazing. I think Boruto is actually grow. I think the writers of Boruto or who controls Boruto. I think one of the main reasons why Boruto isn't as big is because I think Boruto is geared towards more a younger generation as opposed to Naruto. Well, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden were geared towards younger generation, of course, but I think the persons who watch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, Boruto isn't geared towards them. It's geared towards new fans, like a new people who didn't know about Naruto or Naruto Shippuden. And of course, it's a money making thing, but I think they have to gear it towards younger generation. So when the time skip happens, they have a younger generation in it. And of course, the persons who watch Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, they'll be on board as well. Boruto is definitely a good anime. I mean, if you want something that's just chill and I guess it still gives me that Japanese vibes, and of course, it still has the Naruto foundation in it. I mean, would you be interested if you saw a show and you heard about people like Naruto and Sasuke? I mean, you would definitely be interested. And I think the time skip is near because Boruto has been going on for some time now. The manga started in 2016 and the anime started in 2017. So we're the kids who started watching Boruto, they're about 4 to 5 years older now. So I do think the time skip is near. And I think with the time skip, they do have the potential to make it into what people do, what the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden fans thought it was going to be. I definitely like Boruto. I just don't think it's as action packed, and I don't think it's. I think Boruto is all over the place. But I think the reason why Boruto is all over the place, I think the reason is because Boruto has been showing a lot of filler. So since 2017, since the Momoshiki arc, from 2017 up until 2020, all of that was filler. They only started adapting. So the chapters after the Momoshiki arc, which dropped from 2017, were not adapted until I think last year, 2020. So that's why Boruto anime has kind of been, a lot of people has been giving it mixed reviews because it hasn't been adapting anything from the manga in a while for years. And I didn't even notice that. I think I it was just the other day I really sat and I was thinking about it and I was like, whoa. So you mean to tell me say from 2017, 2018, 2019, almost 2 years, they were just adapting, they were just giving us filler episodes. And that's why I think Boruto has taken such a hit in terms of ratings. And, I think that's why a lot of people don't rock with Boruto like that. But now that they're adapting the manga, I mean, the thing about it is to have a long running anime, to have an anime that runs all year, I do think filler has to be a part of it. I don't think they have enough chapters to run it all year and it's just gonna be the actual story from the manga. No. And the anime can never catch up to the manga. It just can't work like that. And I do like Boruto as a all year anime. The only how we're gonna get straight content from the manga is if Boruto is just one of those animes that gives us like 20 episodes a year or so, and then we don't see it until probably the next year or year after next, like Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia. Unless you want it to be an anime like that, I don't think it's gonna work like that. But as I said, personally for me, I mean, I'm a Naruto fan, so I don't have a problem, watching an, a filler episode a week because the anime is not supposed to catch up with the manga. I totally rock with it. I definitely like having a new Boruto episode every week. I think also the anime with the filler episodes, I think it helps to kind of specify things or show us things that we wouldn't be shown in the manga. For example, with the filler arcs, we get to see, a lot of people training and learning new jutsus that we wouldn't see in the manga. We would just see a fight happen and they just use that jutsu. Whereas in the anime, they actually show us how the person learned that jutsu and whatever perfected it. So the manga and the anime, the filler arc also, they go hand in hand. So in some ways we don't need the filler, in some ways we need the filler. So if you're thinking about watching Boruto, I would definitely recommend you to watch Boruto. But if you're going into Boruto with the mindset that hey, it's gonna be exactly like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, I would have to tell you no. But if you are somebody if you're a real fan of Naruto, you would definitely like Boruto. That's how I could put it. And as I said, I just love Naruto so much. So with the time skip, I think they do have the potential to make it what it should be or what we want it to be. You understand? So with even I just think it's really about the filler. But what can you do? You understand? All those animes like My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan. One of the reasons why those animes do so well is because they are just adapting the actual content from the manga. So if we were supposed to adapt just the actual content for Boruto, Boruto would definitely be probably even bigger than it is now. Because I remember from 2017, right? And I think everybody in 2017 everybody was talking about Boruto. I think by like 2018, 2019, Boruto kind of fell off that popularity list in a way. And I don't think anybody was talking about Boruto like that. But as soon as they started adapting the manga, which was last year to this year, I mean, I've never seen Boruto trending on Twitter. And I mean, Boruto was like every episode, like when the Ishiki arc happened, every episode that came out was trending. And I've never seen that. So if we were just to adapt the manga content alone, Boruto would definitely be bigger than how it is. But then again, it's all about what you want. Do you want it to be an anime where you only get a few episodes per year? Or would you like it to be an anime that gets, a lot of episodes per year? It's really up to what we would want or what you would want. But I think if you want to get to the basic, if you want to get to the actual story of Boruto, I think you could just look it up on, Google or something. Look up the actual episodes that are from the manga and look up which episodes are filler. And I think you could probably enjoy it a bit better if you are a person who only wants to watch the manga content, not the filler. But as I said, the filler kind of walks hand in hand because certain things that I saw in the filler, I don't think the manga didn't really specify on it. So, as I said, the filler, the anime, the manga, they all walk hand in hand. And as I would say, yes, Boruto is a good anime. I would definitely recommend somebody who loves watching anime to. I would definitely recommend you to watch Boruto. But if you're going into it with the Naruto Shippuden mindset, you can forget about it. But it's definitely a good anime. So that's what I really wanted to talk about. It wasn't really long. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you want more content like this. Yeah, thanks.